All right, so I'm gonna jump right back into it. And so this one is going to deal with the reality that taking responsibility for our emotional state. And so we find a lot of times people enter into intimate relationship with ships with the mindset that the other person also has to take on or deal with whatever it is that we dish out, which is false. The reality is that nobody should have to deal with the emotional manipulation or the emotional chaos that we feel is justified. So when we're seeking to not only break those cycles and when we're seeking to have healthy relationships, we understand why communication is very important when it comes to relationships, especially intimate relationships. And so, one of the a couple of things that come out of those toxic relationships is either we find that a person can shut down emotionally, or the person just leaves all together. Um, and so this does not take the place of support when you're speaking of like life altering situations. If there's a loss of a family member, or if there's a loss of a pet, or if there's a loss of a child, traumatic events, then we ask that spouse, or we ask that mate, or even we as friends should give that support and being available, emotionally available, which is the difference. But if we're just in a relationship with this mindset that we're gonna be mad until we get our way, or mad until things go our way, then you have to deal with that. That's your shit, and people don't have to deal with that, and that's the misperception. Oftentimes, when we get into these relationships, is to assume this mindset that people have to deal with our instability, that people have to deal with that toxic nature that comes from lack of communication. So the more we know, the more we grow, and we just do different when we have knowledge of ourselves and what healthy relationships, what a healthy life look like. Is that it's very essential. It is very important that we are communicating and that we have the same mindsets, and that we have the understanding that we're in this together. And if we're seeking to build something together, even more so, that's why it's so important to have communication. It's essential and it's important for two people with the same cause, the same interest, working towards the same primary purpose. And so let's be great. Let's do better. Let's learn how to live better by knowing and having an awareness of ourselves and those around us. And that it is not fair for us to hold people emotionally hostage based off of what we fail to deal with or fail to acknowledge and bring to the table. The the great person and a great man that we are. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your mate. You you owe it to anyone that we come in contact with to be great. And so I thank you for watching. If you like this video, I'm asking you to please subscribe. If you like this video, let's start the conversation to be better, to do better, and live the lives that we was placed here on earth to live. And so I thank you for watching. Again, subscribe, share. But the message of this video is that we are responsible for our own emotional stability and our emotional state. Can't no one make us feel anything that we don't give them power, permission to make us feel. So take back your power. That let's move away from this victim mentality to strength and to victory, and having control over our lives by having control of how we react to life, essentially. So subscribe, share, leave your thoughts, hit the like button, and I thank you for watching. And there's more great content coming. God bless. And you can also check me out at Simple Lip. I'm gonna add it in the description. Simple Lip with two P's, Inc.com. And I will leave that down in the comment section. Thank you. Peace.